stand here a minute. These boys are serious. I think they're having church meeting or something out here talking it over. Oh, sorry guys, don't let me interrupt. Are we trying to get a little beer in there, a little ear, and see what they're doing over here? I gotta step in here, guys. I'll take a minute, talk to all of our past champions. Talked to Mr. Ball last night. He's here. Uh-oh. Well, hey, yeah. Hey. Talked to Mr. Hill, our current reigning champion for this year. Mr. Wall was our first champion. Now we're talking to our second year Super Late Ball champion. I was getting to that, Mr. Myers. And he's also our current mod champion for last year, Battle South 2018 or 17. This year, man, I'm telling you, how many fast cars have you seen out there besides yours?
Oh, there's a good crowd here this week. A lot of fast cars, a lot of good guys. It's gonna be tough like it is every year. You know, we dug at it last night. I wasn't gonna practice. But they went out here and cut some laps out, and I figured we better pull our stuff out and see. And I think we got a good piece. The mod, I'm really confident in, and the late model, it's we're competitive. You know, I think we're here to win for sure.
That's right. And Josh, I tell you, man, is there any pressure whenever I say you're current champion or anything? Do you like that pressure, or man, you just don't want me to talk about it?
Honestly, I think it takes the pressure off. You know, you've kind of got it out of the way. I have been fortunate enough to win both of them, the late model and the mod. So you're trying to win it. You got all kind of pressure and nerves and stuff. But once you've done one, you don't have nothing to lose necessarily. You know, but don't get me wrong. I always want to add more to it if we can, for sure.
I understand that. Josh Myers has been racing everything.
There's something in the way, all up in the way right now.
Yeah, roll out of and get rid of that, boys. That's what I'm saying. We in a prestigious group here, but let me say this too, guys. We're going to take it from, I wish you best. You know, I'm your biggest, literally his biggest fan when I'm not right. But also, man, Josh Myers Torque Graphics, everything he does, I mean, he's put a lot of work himself in to Bow in the South and everything, the event T-shirts and stuff he does, the banners, winners, checks, everything that you do, man. I mean, you're what help make this huge as it is. And, man, we couldn't do it without you, Josh, and we thank you. I know you call me Mr. Bling, but, man, when it comes down to seriousness, you're my best buddies, and, man, we thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you do for us.
Well, I thank you all. I like this deal y'all doing, Dirt Oval Network. It's a really good deal to get the word out about the sport, and I enjoy helping any way I can. I'm fortunate enough to own a business that does a lot of promotional items, so, you know, any chance I can get to help make this bigger show, we're definitely going to keep doing it every year.
Well, listen, this is what I'm going to tell you. Man, you got a plan. I have my car out there. I got my good bloomers over there. You better have your good bloomers. Man, you're going in the creek, I'm afraid.
We're going to go for a swim. I hope you get it, Kev. I'll go with you.
You going with me. I get it. Best of luck to Team Wolfpack, man.
With OBR motor this time. Indoor.
David Crank, man, number 21. I seen him out there last night, and I'm going to tell you something, David. You was one of the only ones I seen making the Highline work out there last night.
Yeah.
It was looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, you liking this Bow in the South stuff?
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay. All right. Hey, best of luck to you, David, and get out there and give them all you got. David Crank, man, 21. Watch out for him there. Get up in there, Chris. Show them what we're looking at in there. Them boys are working hard. Hey, them boys made a long trip up here. This is yours.
Mark Lewis, late model, and modified.
And modified. Are you the number 4?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember seeing him down at the Gator. You guys making a long trip up here. Next in line, Dave?
He's smart, running a 21 in the stock class late model.
21 stock class late model. Mr. Smart, on up here. Now, Mr. Dave,
Yes, sir.
tell where you from, what you run.
I'm from Dubberly, Louisiana, and I'm running an open late model and a modified.
There you go, man. Well, tell us a little bit about the track, Daytona. Man, we all talk about, am I right in saying Shreveport?
Yes, sir. We're about 30 minutes east of Shreveport, and it's just a little country town, kind of like here. It's right off the interstate, so it's easy to get to, and we're going to try to have a bigger race towards the end of the year, so we'll see if we can get everybody involved in it. So.
Oh, yeah, man. You know, we on board for any kind of racing anywhere. We on board with doing some racing around here, but best of luck to your whole team here. Wait a minute. I missed one.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. We got Mr. Too Tall here. He looks like he's about 10 foot tall up in his trailer. Name him, where you racing and where you from?
Oh, Justin Small, racing 511 in stock class, and I'm from Halton area, Daytona, so part of this team.
And like I say, guys, these boys, they do it right. Look here, man. They brought a trailer full of stuff out here, man. Best of luck, you guys. I know we'll probably be talking to you later on, but I know you all working, getting your stuff ready, rolling in here today. Daytona Speedway. Check them out on Facebook. Like them, man. Don't forget, they said they're going to have some kind of big deal going on later on, so we may give them a look at here. Daytona Speedway. Appreciate you. I'll tell you that. We're standing here, Mr. Baddorf, up from where?
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Man, made the trip down here from Pennsylvania and being with us here at Bound in the South. What are you thinking about the Bound in the South so far?
If you're not here, it's something you got to go do. Because, I mean, we watched it on YouTube. It don't do the track justice by no means.
That's right, yeah.
This track is awesome.
Oh, yeah, man. And not only that, but the race, man, we got race competition here this weekend, ain't
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Well, hey, man.
We're just getting started. This will be our first race with a fifth scale, so.
Hey, no better way to start your fifth scale career than right here at Bound in the South.
Yeah, I always believe if you're going to be good, you got to race with the best.
That's exactly right, man. Best of luck to you guys, man, and you never know. You may pull one out. If you're in the race, you got a chance to win the race.
I hear you.
All right, man. Best of luck to you, buddy.
Good luck.
And we got our late model odd main in here at Greystone this evening, our second feature in the fourth annual Battle in the South. Man, what a field of cars, and great race to watch, great weekend. Couldn't ask for anything better, and got our third place finisher here. Mr. Mike Denny drives down from Ohio and finishes third here with us tonight. What do you think about that, Mike?
It was a great day of racing. Both features. I had a really good car all weekend. Not so good of luck the first one, but had fun in this one here. Just glad to be here. You guys did a great job with everything. It's been great to race with these guys, everybody all weekend long. Just thank you for everything, and hopefully we can do this again.
Well, certainly do hope we get to do it every chance we get, and good to see you get a podium here. And Mike Denny comes down and pulls off third here tonight. And we'll move on down on the other side here. Got Mr. Jimmy Ricker in that number 20. Jimmy's familiar with her podium here at Greystone and finishes second here tonight. What do you think about it, Jimmy?
I'm glad y'all put us on the indoor track. Alan got a little lucky over here, and he had a better car than what I did. And thank you and Victor for everything you done, and thank Brad Hill for the body, Josh for the wrap, my fiance and my dad for coming and watching us, and just hope everybody get home safe tonight.
Yeah, certainly we hope for that, and pray to the good Lord to give everybody a safe trip. We've had a good weekend, and Jimmy Ricker finishes second here tonight. And moving on down, got the man of the hour again, Mr. Alan Douglas. I believe this is his second time up here in the center of this thing here this weekend. So what do you think about it, Doug?
Oh, I had a great time, and I want to thank everybody for coming, and you and Victor for the class facility we've got here. And I know the Mother Nature run us indoors tonight, but we had a place to go. And I was kind of worried about my car being in there, but it done okay. And Jimmy made a good, clean race, and everybody did. And like I said, I just want to thank Brad Vickers for Brad Hill for the bodies he does, and just everybody doing the great job they do.
You certainly had a great car this weekend, and a great job of driving. Alan, all-around good guy. He's one of our regulars here with us, and takes a win here in our late model class here this evening at Greystone.
Woo-wee! Hey, Bowling South Part 2 is in the books, and we're standing here with our fifth scale late model, even podium finishers here. We're standing with our third place finisher, Travis Bond. Man breaks home third place here in Part 2 of Bowling the South. Travis, why's that car running, man?
Well, I want to thank Victor for getting it going for me. I want to thank Kenneth and Victor for getting this great facility going for this weekend. It's my first time at the Battle of the South, and I had an absolute blast. Can't wait to do it again.
Oh, that's awesome, Travis, man. You always have a good fast car, man. Third place finisher, Travis Vaughn here, fifth skill late model. Let's move on down. My favorite number, finishing second again, man. Here we come. Mr. Danny Shope, man. Huh?
The bridesmaid.
There you go. Hey, you know what, man? A lot of people give anything to be standing right where you're at here. Just one short, but I tell you what, man, second place, that's 2 seconds in a row there. You got to be happy with your chances. I know you're going to be going into that race of champions here in a few minutes, but congratulations on your second place finishing here tonight, Danny.
Thank you. I want to thank Kenneth and Victor for the facility and all the hard work they put in here at the track, and all the competitors. Everybody's really good to race with and helpful, and I had a good time, enjoyable evening. I appreciate Mike Ottinger as always. He's monumental in what my car does, so appreciate it.
There you go, Danny. Hey, congratulations, man, on that second place finish here tonight.
Thank you.
We'll move on over here. If you don't mind, I'm going to put in behind you. Oh, boy. Mr. Tipton. Whew. What's it feel like to have your name on one of them checks? First place, man, here, Part 2, Bowling South. How you feeling, bub?
I feel good. I've never got to hold one of these checks before, but it feels good. I thank y'all for putting this on the track. I know everybody's worked their tail off this weekend, and everybody here is tired, but I had a real good time. I thank God for letting us do all this, and we'll be back next year.
There you go, Joy. Hey, man, congratulations on that fifth scale late model even feature win. Woo! Way to go, guys. Woo! Fifth scale, mod, even winner, podium finishers here. Mr. Leroy Carter, that number 99, man. Congratulations on that third place finish tonight here at Bowling South, buddy. You got to be happy.
Yeah, I'm very happy, Kevin. I've had a good time over here this weekend. I had a blast last night and tonight, and it's all went real good. I've enjoyed racing with these guys. I've raced with them before, and they just top-notch guys to race with. And those last night, there was no difference, you know. And it just all worked out good and all. I couldn't be tickled no more than I am where I'm at right now, and I'll be happy to come back and do it again one day. And I want to thank y'all for putting on a good show out here. And these Jenin guys, they have done a fabulous job with their little program they had and everything, and can't wait to do it again, brother.
There you go, Mr. Leroy Carter. I love the shirt. I love you too, buddy. Leroy Carter, third place. We'll move down the podium here. Boy, it's getting crazy and late. Whew. Must be a pretty good body here, man, because it's landed him on the podium twice here today. Mr. Josh Myers brings home second place with that number 18, man. Getting ready to go again, huh?
Yeah, it's been one spot shy both times, though. But we've fought this thing all weekend. We've had more trouble, and it's the class I hate to have trouble in because I love racing with Chris and Bulldog and Robert and Leroy and everybody. And we just ain't been a threat. We've had servos go out. We've had cars break, just everything. But we're going to tune on it. Hopefully nothing will go wrong. We can give them a run for it in the Race of Champions. And good job, Chris. His car's on the rail. And we're going to go to work on and see what we can come out and go after in the Race of Champions.
There you go, Josh Myers, Mr. Bling, second place here at Bowling South. We'll move right on down here to our old buddy.
That's right, brother.
Yes, sir, and I love you too. I just want you to know I really do. I love you, Mr. Chris Wall. But, man, we got to talk about something besides love here, and I guess your love of winning. That number 71, Gator car here, man. You got to be happy with the mod car tonight.
Yeah, we pulled out for the feature. I guess that would be today, the first feature, and broke a crankshaft in the motor. So, yeah, to come back and rebound and come back with a win, very blessed. Appreciate you guys. I know it's been a struggle with the weather, but y'all done an awesome job making things happen. We appreciate you.
Chris Wall, we appreciate everything you do, buddy. And, man, I know you got to go get that sucker ready for the next round here, Race of Champions. He's brought home 2 today, Mr. Chris Wall, 71. Go get him, big boy. Battle in the South, night number 2. Even feature super late model podium right here, guys. We're standing with our third place finisher, Superman, Brad Hill. Man, we went indoors, and here you are, man, finishing third. You podiumed again.
Yeah, thank you. You know, it gets a little intense in there. It was anybody's game there on that last restart. We dug deep, thought we had enough, but come out a little bit short. I think we've locked ourselves in for the champions race, and we'll see what happens in there and let the best man win, I reckon.
That's right, Brad. He'll just, hey, congratulations, man, third place, and good luck going into this next round. All right, moving on down the podium, the number 52, Mr. Andy McClellan, a familiar race we're used to racing with all the time down here, Andy. And I tell you what, buddy, finishing second here, you got to be happy with the second place in a Battle in the South race here, man, and you always have a fast car, man.
Yeah, all in all, it's a pretty good day. Things get a little wild inside and everything, but I'd like to apologize to Chris there, getting him on the last lap there and everything, but all in all, it's a pretty good day. Good job to Persley. It's a good run, and thank everybody here that does everything to get us a place to race.
That's right, Andy. Man, congratulations, and I'm sure you're locking in here to this Battle in the South Race of Champions, so I know you got to go get ready for that, buddy. Congratulations, second place here, Andy McClellan. I still don't believe it. I'm here, and I still ain't believing it. Good Lord, what a nightmare. I mean, a good dream it was. Hey, we got to give a shout out here to my old buddy Poopster, man. How in the world did you do it, and how did I miss it?
Well, what happened was, Andy got in front of me, Brad got in front of me, and I just kind of bided my time. And unfortunately, those two got tangled up. So when they got tangled up, I kind of just scooted on in, and Victor said 1 lap to go. So I'm telling you, I was happy. But guys, I want to thank some people. I want to thank Chris Payne. He's a blessing to me because he helps me set my car up. I want to thank Payne Cages, Bodies by Hill, Bulldog Noses, especially Torx Graphics, because he takes care of me on my wraps. And I got to give a big shout out to Dan Silgy. I mean, he hooked me up with a hot rod. He did. She sure did. And I'm on cloud 9 right now.
You forgot one.
Got to thank my race wife, Kevin.
Husband. Man, I'm so proud for you, Poopy. I mean, it's been a long fought day and a hard battle, and man, all I can say is congratulations, buddy, on that win here. I mean, I don't know what to say. You got about left me speechless here. Chris Persley, fifth scale, super late model, even feature winner. Woo! Chris Persley. The dust has settled and it has been cleared, and this is 2018 Battle in the South. It's finally done, and we are standing here with our Racer of Champions in the fifth scale late model class. Third place going to Danny Shope. Man, what a hard charge battle you've had all week today, or this day today, man. You had come bring home third place in the fifth scale late model, man. You got to be proud for that.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with that, with the performance of the car. I need to thank Telford Bodies, RC for Less, KSG, Mike Ottinger, and all the folks here at Greystone. Had a good time today. Had a long day. Ready to get home, get to bed. Thank you.
I hear you, Danny. Congratulations on that third place finish here in the Race of Champions here, Battle in the South, Danny Shope. We'll move on over here to our second place finisher, Mr. Outlaw, number 20. Jimmy Ricker, same with you, man. It's been a long weekend, man, but you bring the 20 second place, man. Congratulations for finishing second in this fifth scale late model class.
Yeah, Alan, he's very hard over here to beat and stuff, and we had a pretty good race, and I want to thank everybody for putting on the show for us, and yeah, me and Alan, we had a good race going there. I got into him, and I felt bad for getting into him, so I took the man up rolling. I should have took it after I seen that big trophy you got there.
I hear you, but Dan, that'd be hard to haul that. Well, you got a big trailer though, so you could have hauled it. That's right, Jim. Hey, man, congratulations on your second place finish here in the Battle of the South 2018, man. Here we are. Alan, at the start of the weekend, we always know you've had a fast car, but is this where we know you wanted to end up here, but did you think you're going to end up here in the winner's circle for being the champion for the Fiskell late model class, man? I don't even know how that feels. How does it feel?
It feels great. I mean, I usually don't fire out in these money races or anything like this, and I always have bad luck. But I guess the good Lord shined on me today, and I want to thank everybody for putting on a good show, sportsmanship. Me and Jimmy, we had a battle going right there, and we got together, and I spun a little bit, and he manned up, and that's good sportsmanship right there. And we just got to thank all of our sponsors, Fox Steak and Grill and Yes Communities, and I got some KSG parts on here that does really well, and Bulldog Nose. And I mean, just had a great time.
Man, we appreciate you spending your weekend with us here, man. And congratulations for being the 2018 Battle in the South Fiskell Late Model Champion, Alan Douglas. Battle in the South 2018 is done. We are standing here with our Fiskell Mod place winners here. Third place going to my old buddy from way down south in Mississippi. 99, Leroy Carter. Congratulations, my friend.
Thanks, Kevin. I didn't get the spot I wanted, but, that's the way it goes sometimes. You just got to suck it up and try it again next year. I'm going to bring the heat again next time when I come. And I promise you, it ain't going to be easy again next year. I want to congratulate Mr. Josh Myers on his win and Bulldog for his second place spot. And had a good time down here this weekend. Y'all good hosts. And we'll try again next year.
Mr. Leroy Carter, third place, Class Act, guys. We'll move on up here and talk to my good buddy, Bow Wow, Mr. Bulldog. Wow. Every time, Bow Wow, Mr. Bulldog. But, man, you've had a hot rod all weekend, and you had the number 12 looking good but running good. Congratulations, second place here, my friend, and Battle in the South. This is just your second one. First one for a Fiskell Mod, and to finish second, man, congratulations. I don't know what else to tell you.
I appreciate it. I can't thank Chris Wall and, the guys that helped me out on this car. And, it's just all y'all's hospitality was great, and I really appreciate it. And I wish I could have got the big trophy, but, hey, that's why we come back next year, and I thank y'all.
All right, Mr. Bulldog, we appreciate you. Congratulations on your second place finish here at Battle in the South. All right, now, Josh Myers, I want to hear some woo or something. I mean, first time repeat champion here. 2 times in a row, man. You got this Fiskell Mod stuff sold up for 2 years. You really going to put pressure next year for 3 on that victory, and you are our Fiskell Mod champion for Battle in the South. Congratulations, Mr. Blaine.
Thank you, Kev. I want to be a lot more excited than I am, but I got to tell you that late model race was a heartbreaker. I come to win. I didn't even think this one was in the runnings, but we made some changes for the feature, and I had a hot rod in the mods for sure. And love racing with Leroy and Brad and Chris and Bulldog and just everybody. And can't thank my dad enough. This is his car. I don't really see he's got any excuses now, so I give it to him after this race is over. But thanks to Telford Dirt Oval Bodies, Ott Speed Shop, Myers Engine Machine, Torque Graphics, just everybody that helps me out. And we're going to come back. I'm the only 3-time Battle in the South champion. So we'll come back next year and try again. Good congratulations, Brad Bickford in the Supers. He's had a fast car all weekend. Glad to see him finally get that chip off his shoulder and get a win. So can't wait. Thank y'all for all you do. Thank Victor. Thank Kenneth. Thank everybody. And I'm glad it's over.
Now we can rest. Mr. Josh Myers, Fiskell Mod champion and a battle in the mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax a chump like a candle. Dance. The 4th annual Battle in the South is in the books. We're standing here with our super late model podium finishers. Third place going to the number 8, Mr. Brad Hill. Man, congratulations on that third place finish of Battle in the South.
Thanks, Kevin. Just got to say thanks to everybody who puts on the show. And thank God that we got to get it in, after all the weather we've had. And I want to thank my sponsors, OBR, Turtle Racing, Bulldog Bodies, and Pain Cages. And, didn't come up quite where I wanted tonight, but led there right there at the end. But weird stuff happen when you're racing the best cars in the country, and that's where we are. And glad to be here with these two guys. So I'll take this. This is hard to get, in case you're wondering. So appreciate y'all.
And we thank you, Mr. Brad Hill, spending your time up here. Third place, Mr. Brad Hill. Move down the podium here. Tennessee guy. One of the Tennessee fellers. Our old buddy Andy McClellan, man. And this is no stranger to racing. But I'm telling you what, man, Andy, you have wheeled that car. And to bring home a second place in the Battle in the South for Super Late Models, man, you can't be going home with nothing less than a grin on your face.
No, Big Kev, thank you. Definitely satisfied. It was a good weekend of racing. Some good racing there in the last race inside and everything. But all in all, pretty good weekend. I'd like to thank Jeff Clark for letting me run his cars. And once again, everybody here that puts the show on does all that for us. And good job to Brad.
Congratulations, Andy McClellan, second place here, Battle in the South. All right, here we come. But now here's Mr. Grinny. All right, man. Brad Bickford. Man, you have tried this a few times. Come up short a few times. But tonight, it's finally over. You're leaving here the 4th annual Battle in the South Super Late Model Champion, Brad Bickford from Louisiana. Congratulations, Brad.
Thank you, sir. I don't know where to start. It's been 4 years. Been close every year. Had a hot ride all weekend. The rain, it can come now all it wants to. All I can say is got to thank the sponsors, Bodies by Hill, Bulldog Noses, Pain Cages. My buddy Hill hooked me up with an OBR motor this time. Indoor. I got to say it's a pretty good piece. Want to thank everybody here at Greystone, you guys from family. Y'all do a great job, good people. It ain't going to be so long a ride home this year. So, there again, I appreciate everybody. Finally got it.
Our new 2018, he's our reigning champion now, Mr. Brad Bickford. I tell you what, you got that new boy something fun to play with now.
I do. He be climbing on that like a monkey.
There you go, man. Brad Bickford, our 5th scale Super Late Model champion.
Dirty South.
Battle in the South 2018 has been nothing short of a success, man. I'm telling you what, we have had such a good time racing here at Greystone Speedway the last few days. We got to go ahead and give a shout out to a few people here that's come on board and helped sponsor this event, Battle in the South, the biggest 5th scale race on the planet. J&K Pressure Washing, thank them for what they do. Go see J&K Pressure Washing. Torque Graphics, Josh Myers, Mr. Bling, everything he does for Battle in the South. Come down to A1 Towing and Recovery for sponsoring us in the Battle in the South race. Myers Engine and Machine, if any engine needs, Mr. Gary Myers. We thank him for coming on board and sponsoring this event. Rusty's Tire and Alignment for what they do and everything they do for Greystone Speedway and this event also. We're going to get up here just a second. And most important, we got to thank Greystone Speedway, the Jennings family, guys. People don't realize what's been put into this weekend, man. They not only kept one track ready, but they had 2 tracks ready. They fought weather conditions, everything they've done for this group of racers so that they could come from everywhere to be part of this big event. And we can't thank them enough. I'd like to ask them to come up here if they would. Mr. Kenneth Jennings and Victor Jennings, I mean, you guys deserve a standing ovation for everything you guys have done. I wish the wives was here, but I guess they're tired, Victor. Are they here? Come on, ladies, come up here with us. No? They're the most important ones. They kept us all fed this weekend. I know they're wore out, but we want to thank them. Victor, Kenneth, man, I can't tell you what an honor it is for us to be here with you guys. The work is, but the facility that you've got and maintained all weekend, man, I know you guys are wore plumb out. And I know everybody here appreciates it, not only from here, but from all over the country. You guys are second to none. In my opinion, one of the best places in the country. Man, you got to be proud of how it turned out.
Oh, real proud of how it turned out. We had, like I said, probably the fastest fifth scale racers in the country. I'd put that up against, anybody there. First foremost, I do got to thank my mom and my wife for sure for cooking there. Got to definitely put them out there. Thank the good Lord for giving us a weekend. Thank Him for giving us the ability to have the indoor track for when it rained. So we went in there and got the whole show in, got the whole show finished. Thank everybody that come a long way. There's several people that come a long way this weekend. Got to really thank them for being patient with us while we had to swap back and forth during the rains and got it in. All in all, I thought it was a really good weekend, and appreciate everybody that's coming from everywhere they come from, and looking forward to next year.
That's right. And Kenneth, I tell you what, buddy, I see you, man. You was out here. You was building fence earlier. I mean, this man, he's been working and working. I know he's wore out. Kenneth, are you ready to go to bed, buddy?
You better believe it. Labor of love. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better weekend. Great camaraderie with everybody. Been a wonderful bunch of people. You couldn't ask for a better bunch of people all around the country to come together like this and have a great time, and no issues. Just a wonderful time, and we just can't thank you all enough for everything, and thank you guys for all you do for the sport. You and Chris do a great deal for promoting and keeping this thing going, and it's really built up over the last few years and getting bigger and better all the time, and looking forward to next year already.
All right, guys, from all of us to all of you, 2018 Battle in the South Part 4. It's done. We'll see you next year, Battle in the South, right here, Greystone Speedway. Everybody take care. The dust has settled and the smoke has cleared, man, and we have got some new champions, Battle in the South champions. We want to congratulate our fifth scale late model winner, Alan Douglas, on his championship run this year. Our fifth scale mod two-time winner, Mr. Josh Myers, on his fifth scale mod championship run. And Mr. Brad Bickford from down in Louisiana takes home the super late model championship for Battle in the South number 4. Man, I can't tell you how much fun and everything it was for us to be part of Battle in the South this year. I want to go ahead and shout out to all the racers that made the trip, wherever you came from. Man, we met racers from all over the U.S., and I am so happy y'all made the trip down. I'm telling you, the fastest, bestest group of racers, fifth scale-wise, that Dirt Oval has to offer just left Greystone Speedway. I also want to shout out, man, one of my favorite highlights of the whole weekend. We went out, me and my brother went Thursday, eat lunch out there at Knotheads, little restaurant just a few miles from the track. And we told them, they said, boy, we was telling them what was going on at Greystone Speedway. And I said, we'll bring us out some more tomorrow. And Chris is like, yeah, we'll bring a crowd with us. And, man, we delivered. We walked in there Friday with a huge crowd. Fifth scale racers, man, they were super excited to see us all come in there. But that was one of my favorite times of the whole weekend. I want to shout out to Knotheads for cooking all them ribs and brisket and everything they put on the table for us to eat out there. I can't wait to do this again next year. I'm telling you, Battle in the South number 5, if it gets any better than 4, I ain't gonna be able to stand it. I tell you what, I do want to congratulate everybody that was there. I want to go ahead and shout out to Jack Orr too. He was our winner in guessing the number of entries with 62 for the event t-shirt from Josh Myers and Torque Graphics. All the sponsors, everybody that was involved in this year's race, we thank you. For Greystone Speedway, Kenneth and Jens and Victor Jennings and their families, man, we thank you. And all the racers that came out and supported this race, we thank you guys. Man, I had a blast. I know my old brother Chris had a blast. Anyway, Battle in the South, it's in the books, guys. Let's go to the next one. It's old Big Kev. We'll see you at the track.